Hi everyone. So today we are going to create this model in Creo. So as you can see already I opened the file. So it is in so I opened in millimeter template only. So as you can see the model, so we are going to create this by using this revolve feature, and some other options will be there like extrude, cutout, and we are going to use the whole operation, those things and all. So let us start. So first what we are going to do is we are going to create this part or create this specific sketch on one side. Then with respect to this center line we are going to revolve it 360 degree. So then this extrusion, this cutout, and one more extrusion is there, that is this extrusion that we are going to do separately. Okay, so first create the sketch in a specific plane. Let me choose front plane. So then you can click on this sketch option. So as it is coming normal, so you can use the center line. So let me click over here. So I require horizontal also, I require vertical also, so place it. So after that you can start working on this profile. So let me make a simple shape first for specifying the first dimension, so then I can create it accordingly. So this distance it is 56, so 28 it would be, and height I think now we don't require, later we can give the height so that we can mention it. Okay, fine. So this is 28, so let me just bring it a little bit down. So now I can create the either internal you can create it first, or external shape you can create it first. So let me start from external. So let me click over here, then it is going a little bit inclined, then straight, then again it is coming vertical, then it is going inside, so make it straight, then like this, then it is coming out, then it is going towards top, then it is coming in middle, okay, fine. So make it straight only, so this shape whatever it is there, that we can create it after creating this revolve, so we can't do it now. So make it straight. Fillet and all we can do it separately. Now let me create it here a little bit, and it has to go upward. So then something like this, an inclined shape. After that it has to come straight, go like this, and from here it has to come straight, and then it has to go inside, then coming straight, then I can attach it here. So only one I'll give it now. So let me make this horizontal, so it has to come. So then this equal constraint and all automatically it is creating. Okay, some portion we require equal, some portion we don't. Suppose you are finding this you don't require most of the time, means you can turn it off by going to preferences. We can turn this off. Fine, let me keep it like this. So now you can add the other dimension. So let me click on dimension. So let me start from the outer. So here it is 28, and this one is 66, so that means it would come 33 from here to here. So let me make that, and the center line I can't do it now. You can see this distance from here to here, it is 22, that is from here to here 22 approximately it is coming. Then from that to the bottom part, that is from here to here, it's 14. Okay, then towards the top it is 40 mm, that is or I can give this dimension as 7 first, then from here to here 40 I'll mention. Okay, either first give a height, then come for extrusion and all, or anything, you can do both together also, no issues. So this inside portion, you can see it is 64 diameters, so I need to mention half, that is 32. Okay, fine. Then it should come exactly on the center. That portion we can give it later. The 16 and all, now we can't do it because this is a cutout. Those things we can deal later. And this portion, that is this distance, it is 14 mm, so we can mention that. And the center line of this portion, it is at 25 mm offset. So now you can see I can't specify that center line. You can choose the distance from here. You can 25, that is from here. Suppose if I want the distance from here means, so 7 mm you need to reduce, that means it will come 18 mm. So 25 minus 7, 18 it would come, so you can give that. Or you need to create a center line over here, then you need to mention that distance from the bottom, 25. So anything is fine. So then we can come over here. So you can see this distance is 90 and this is 74. This is 74. So 74 means it would come 37. Fine. Then this portion, it should come 45. Okay, I think here this is 74. This should be at 70. You can see this distance, so that means it would come at 35. Okay, fine. So let us make the same thing on top also. You can see this distance, this is 44, so it would come 22. So it is not editing, so that means we need to delete it. Then move it and see what is happening there. Fine. So now let me place the dimension. Sometimes it will come, maybe it may be linked with some other, or sometimes it will happen, so that time you can do this correct. So this one 38 by 2, so that is 19 mm, and this outer part is 50, so that means it would come 25. Okay, then you can see this distance is 12. If you select the line, if you click over here, it will come angled only. Okay, so always choose if you are having a line like angled line, or we choose endpoint, then you can click, so then it will show this dimension, that is horizontal or vertical, how you are clicking along that the dimension will show. So then 12 is fine, and this distance is 4 mm. Let me give that one also. Then from that endpoint to the top, it is 28, so let me give that one. Okay, from here to the top it is 35. Let me mention that also. Fine. So after that you are having a fillet, it is coming up. So this fillet I need to make, and this fillet. So we can see this inner one is 5 mm, outer one is 12 mm. So click on fillet, click over here and here, fillet created, and between here and here, fillet. Okay, so then you can go for dimension. This is 12 mm I require, and this one is 5 mm I require. Okay, so fine. Okay, so you can see this distance they are giving, so that is 46. That means from half it would be 23. Okay, okay, fine. This thing and all I think we can do later. The total distance we need to give, that is from here to here, it is 154. That is fine. I think we need to have this one constraint. I need to make it so this is coming straight. As you can see, it is this one and this one should come straight. Let me make it coincident, this line and this line. Okay, once again, let me give it again. Okay, so now it is collinear, and this portion, it is 13 mm from here to here, and this one and this portion, I guess it is similar, that is 70. This one and this one has to come, so let me make coincident this one and this one. Okay, 1 minute. So let us make coincident with this line. Okay, so this is not moving, this is not moving. I think this is moving left and right, so that we need to fix. So 90 and this is 66. That is also mentioned. Okay, 64 is for this one. Okay, so we will make this one and this one coincident because they haven't given any dimension. So we'll make this one and this one coincident. Okay, so then this won't move, this won't move. Fine. Fine on the top also. So now click OK. So now just go to revolve option. So then I need to choose the axis. I need to select this line. So this is the shape I require. Complete 360 degree, click OK. Fine. So after this, this extrusion I need to create. So from this phase it is 13 mm. But this distance, I know this is at a distance of, I guess, 74. That is 37 plus 13 mm. So that I need to give the plane distance. So from here I need to give 50 mm. Okay, so if you create exactly on this surface, we can't make it completely, so that's why I'm adding this plus 13. So what I can do, I can create my sketch over there. Same thing, let me click on circle, let me create it, outer one first. Dia 28, click on that one and then choose diameter symbol and give 28. And the position, this one it is fine, 28. This is 16, that we can make it separately. Depth, everything is fine, but we need to know the center distance. So it is at 86 mm from bottom. So click over here and click on that center, 86. So approximately we made it right. Click OK, then extrude. So flip your direction and choose up to element and choose this outer face and click OK. So then now you can make the cutout. So first we need to create the material, then only we can remove it. So now make a cutout over there. So either you can use concentric or a simple circle also, anything is fine. Okay, because now I require concentric because I don't want to give separate relation for that. So this is dia 16. Click over here and click on this one, give diameter 16. Click OK. I think it is completely going. So extrude option, flip, remove material. So I'm choosing up to element. So I'm choosing the inside face. So sorry, remove material on, click OK. So this portion is fine. So material got removed. So here fillet are there, but later outside we can make the fillet. Fine. So then if I'm seeing from this view, I need to remove this material, the cutout I need to make it. So this is a normal extrude cut only. Okay, so it's not a revolved kind of cut. So choose the center plane and then make it normal. Okay, so let me choose the shading with edge so I can see the edge clearly. So just draw a rectangle. Okay, so as it needs to come like this, and it needs to touch this edge. So let me make it coincident over there, and the height I require is 56. So let me give 56. Then the depth from center, it is 16 mm. So from here to here it is 16. Okay, so that much is fine. Either if you want to completely close it up to here, that is also fine, or you can end it up outside also, because there is no material. If you want to end it, you can make it coincident, so simply like this. So it will remove the material over there. So click OK. So then click extrude, remove material. So let me choose symmetric and keep like this. Okay, because the distance I haven't mentioned anywhere. This is 66, not the cutout distance. Okay, so as you can see, it has to be removed complete end to end. Okay, so we need to remove it. Fine, so now it got removed. So after this extrusion we need to create. So you have got a plane over there, you can use that also. If you want, you can create a new plane and you can create your sketch over there. So let me select this face. Okay, as you can see, the extrusion is 55. Once again, I think I need to edit my sketch. It's not 56, it's 55. Okay, so the extrusion is going top 8 mm. So I need to choose this face and click on sketch option. So normal to it will come. Click on this option, this one we will use it called clip model. So you can't see the top thing and all. So we can clearly create it what we require. So because we don't require that portion, so we need to create just this shape. Okay, that we don't require that thing and all. So let me make it sketch view. So you can create a shape. Before that you can project it completely. Let me project this also. Once again, let me delete it. Let me project this outer profile. Okay, so now I require a line here. It needs to be tangential and it needs to come straight. You can mirror it if you require. So let me trim it here. So let me project this. It's not coming. Once again. So now I can trim this portion. I can trim this portion. Fine. So because we don't have a center line over there, it will get trimmed out completely. Sorry. Let me create a center line over there. Now let me project it. Fine. So this distance has to come 53. Either you can do mirror, after that you can give your distance, because automatically it will add symmetric. Otherwise you can add symmetry and then you can add the constraint, then you can give the mirror option. So anything is fine. Let me give mirror now. So then I'll give the dimension 53. Okay, and it is touching tangentially over here, so that is fine. Okay, so they mentioned distance, sorry. So here is the distance, so the distance also we need to give. So it is coming 33 mm. So the other portions which and all we don't require, those things and all you can trim it off. So this is the thing we require. So let me click OK. Let let me extrude it upward to 8 mm. Click OK. So before this itself, either we can make the cutout and then we can extrude it, so that is quite easier, because as you can see, the shape what we are having here, you can see in 3D. So we need to remove the extra material. So now also no problem, you can go to the same sketch. Let me click on clipping model, or once again. So let me create one more sketch over there itself for removing that portion, the extras whatever we are having. So let me click here and make it like this. So this, I need to make it coincident. So exactly over here. Okay. So click on extrude and remove material, flip. So let me make it through all, then click OK. Okay, fine. So only thing is fillet is pending. So here and all I think I require R5. So because it is mentioned on the side, you can see over here. So this 5 mm we need to give. So hold control, because it will get selected evenly everywhere. Fine. So click OK. So then I think we need to make chamfer over here, that is 2 x 45. So click on chamfer and choose 45 into D. So then give your distance and choose this portion, then click OK. So then I think we need to make this cutouts. So R4 and 8 mm dia. So simple cutout itself we can do. You don't need to have what is that whole option. So as you can see, 8 mm dia exactly on the middle, 25 mm height. Okay, so let me click on center and circle, let me place it here, escape, click on this, choose diameter symbol, give dimension as 8 and push in this at 25. Click OK. So extrude, it is in the middle, so let me choose through all, remove material, click OK. So now you can use a pattern for that, as circular pattern. So click on pattern and choose axis, because we need to revolve at the center. So for exactly 90 we require. Fine, then click OK. So we got it also. Fine. So let me show the section how it is looking as we created. Okay. So the exact model, as you can see over here, we have created exactly. Okay. So I will attach the model and the drawing in description. So it will be like a GrabCAD link. So you can visit there and you can download the model if you require, and the drawing for your practice. So if you have any doubt, comment below. So we'll see in the next model. Thank you.